to speak to you yet, so there's a few other areas I'd like to take a quick romp round, if you don't mind. In terms of the ban on conversion therapy, Neil Gray told the Sunday programme that the Scottish Government is still committed to that. I wonder how that squares with any decision you might take on implementing the CAS review on gender identity treatment for young people. I just wonder, are they compatible?
Well, there's obviously the CAS review is a very significant piece of work. It is comprehensively evidenced, and it's been set out very dispassionately by Dr. Cass, and Dr. Cass gave a very comprehensive contribution to the Health and Sport Committee in Parliament just last week. So we're looking carefully at that report. It's I'm sure everyone will understand this is a complex area of policy, and it involves a significant amount of clinical interaction. Some of the decisions, in my view, are not for politicians to make, they're for clinicians to make.
And Hilary Cass said that clinicians are now concerned that if they suggest talking therapies to people who are coming to them with issues of gender identity, that they might be prosecuted under the ban on conversion therapy. So are those two compatible? Can you have both at the same time?
I think that's one of the questions that has to be explored, and I think Dr. Cass made a very fair point in that respect. And I think in all aspects of the work that we undertake in relation to these questions and other questions where clinicians are involved, we want clinicians to be able to give the best support to patients. So we have to listen to clinical opinion very carefully. Now, we've consulted on the conversion therapy bill. The government remains committed to bringing that forward, but we're obviously reflecting on the consultation responses that came in early April, and also on the contents of the CAS review, because it does raise that very significant issue that you put to me about essentially the relationship between the provision of advice and the position that clinicians would face should they offer that advice.
Do you believe that a trans woman is a woman?
I believe a woman is an adult female born as a woman, and I also accept that transgender women are defined as women.
I just wonder, though, what you say to women who've been campaigning to protect women's rights, who believe that a lot of the policies that, to this point, the Scottish Government has been following threaten the rights and the safety of women and girls.
Well, I want to do nothing that threatens the safety of women and girls, and I will do nothing to threaten the safety of women and girls.
Thank you for answering that.